but then family issues, I feel like, and family issues consist.
Anna Johnston has been one of the most talked about members of the Johnston family on TLC's Seven Little Johnstons, the show, which has followed the lives of the Johnston family, Trent, Amber, and their 5 children, who all have achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, has chronicled the highs and lows of their everyday lives. Anna's story, in particular, has evolved from a teenager navigating the complexities of adolescence to an adult making major decisions about her career, relationships, and independence. But beneath her growth and progress, Anna's relationship with her parents, Amber and Trent, has been fraught with moments of tension, understanding, and change. In this detailed exploration, we'll delve into Anna's journey on the show, the difficulties she faced growing up in the Johnston household, and the evolving dynamics between her and her parents. From challenging family decisions to Anna's search for independence, here's a closer look at what transpired in her life on Seven Little Johnstons and how she navigated the sometimes turbulent waters of growing up under the watchful eyes of cameras and her parents' expectations. Anna's early years on Seven Little Johnstons. When Anna was first introduced to viewers in the early seasons of Seven Little Johnstons, she was a young teenager. As the oldest of the Johnston children, she found herself in a unique position within the family. While the show often focused on the younger siblings, including Jonah, Elizabeth, and Alex, Anna was already starting to make significant strides in her life. Amber and Trent had adopted Anna from Ukraine when she was just a young child, and the family had been through their own trials and tribulations as they navigated life with children who were all living with dwarfism. From the start, Anna's relationship with her parents was marked by a mix of love and tension. Amber and Trent had high expectations for their children, but their protective nature often clashed with Anna's desire for independence. As she hit her teenage years, Anna began to question certain aspects of her upbringing, and her developing need for autonomy led to moments of friction between her and her parents. The struggles of growing up in the spotlight. Like many reality TV stars, Anna faced the challenge of growing up in front of the camera. From a young age, she was thrust into the public eye, and while she became accustomed to being filmed, the pressures of maintaining a perfect image and balancing her personal life with the demands of the show sometimes proved overwhelming. Anna's desire to establish her own identity outside of the family dynamic became more apparent as the seasons went on. At times, viewers saw Anna struggle with the expectations placed on her, particularly when it came to her relationship with Amber and Trent. While Amber often expressed pride in Anna's achievements, there was a subtle tension about the boundaries between a child and her parents. As a teenager, Anna began to push back against some of the more controlling aspects of her parents' behavior, especially when it came to her career choices and social life. Amber, in particular, often seemed concerned about Anna's decisions, and the conflicts that arose between them showcased the difficulties of raising a child who was becoming an adult. One of the more significant family issues revolved around Anna's growing desire for independence. She wanted to make her own decisions, particularly when it came to her schooling and career. However, Trent and Amber had a different perspective. As loving and protective parents, they often questioned her choices, fearing that Anna was rushing into adulthood too quickly and that she might not fully understand the consequences of her actions. This tension between Anna's desire for independence and her parents' protective nature was a recurring theme throughout the show. The battle for independence. As Anna got older, she began to take on more adult responsibilities. Her move out of the family home was one of the key milestones in her quest for independence. However, this decision wasn't without its emotional moments. Amber and Trent were understandably worried about her well-being and whether she was truly ready to live on her own. One of the pivotal moments that highlighted the tensions between Anna and her parents came when she decided to live with a friend instead of staying with the family. Amber, in particular, was upset about Anna's decision, as she had always been the family's rock. The strain in their relationship was evident in the way Anna and Amber communicated, with Anna feeling that her parents were not fully respecting her ability to make decisions for herself.